What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Rugby for Football Fans episode. Now I know it's been a little while since I've done one of these, and the only reason I'm pacing them out a little bit more instead of making them weekly is because they actually haven't been doing as well as I thought they would be. But don't worry, I'm not going to stop doing them because it's still my, one of my missions and my goals is to, bring awareness to rugby to you guys, to you football fans who are interested in learning more about it. And today I've got another player spotlight, and that is none other than Johnny Wilkinson. Now, this guy is one of the few people who I think most Kiwis would probably say that when he would, when the All Blacks would play against England and he was on the field, that he would just scare the daylights out of you. Like when he had the ball in hand, he was just a master at running with it, and then he's probably, I would probably put him maybe number 1 or 2 in the world as one of the best kickers that rugby has ever seen. He was just an absolutely phenomenal player. Goes down as one of the greats, one of the all-time legends, right up there in the top of the pile. And he's English. He played for England, and I think he played most of his career in England as well. And I think he's still the record holder for most points scored in English rugby as well for the national team. So yeah, he's finished. I think he's second on the all-time list for points scored behind Dan Carter. If I'm not mistaken. I could be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure it's somewhere, he's somewhere near the top, and it's over 1,000 points. So he was an absolute legend, and we are going to check out some of his highlights now. And I've got one here called Johnny Wilkinson, the King of Rugby, and it's by a channel called Raw Rugby. And I think I actually might have already watched one of the videos on this channel. I think they did a highlight package for another player. But yeah, anyway, let's check him out. And see, it's only about 5 minutes long, so it's not too long. So hopefully this gives us a good example of what his career was like. So let's get straight into this one and we'll see the legend tribute.
From the age of 3, I wanted to win a World Cup. The teacher turned around to me and said, "It ain't gonna happen." After school, I'd get back and I'd say to my mum, "I've got to go and kick."
He had a very unique running up style for his kicks as well. It almost looked like he was sitting on the toilet. He would do this like weird thing with his hands like that and sit like bend like right down. Whoa, 76-0. I don't remember that game. But then again, I'm not an England or an Australia fan. Beautiful little chip and chase here. See, that's one of the most exciting aspects of rugby for me, is the fact that you can kick the ball and then chase it. I love that. It brings such a cool dynamic. Little droppy. We call drop kicks droppies. Rugby World Cup 2003. Just saying those words, man. Rugby World Cup gets me so pumped for this year. You can do really long cross-field passes as well if you see a man like way out in space. It's quite loud. With your boot, you can kick them. Look at that, man. Final. Such a good kicker, man. So good. Just laser-like precision. Nice little feint there. If I could liken him...
This is the one. It's coming back for Johnny Wilkinson. He drops for World Cup glory. Yes! It's over.
That's the moment. That's the moment, man. So much respect. Legend. There's one little fact that I haven't told you about that one kick, and I'm hoping that they'll say it in the next video. Great try, man. There he is with his hands up. He was, I think he's probably the greatest drop kicker that the game has ever seen. Him and Dan Carter are the most consistent. Didn't necessarily have the longest range, but he was definitely very, very accurate. A very accurate kicker. South Africa. Champions. Yeah, I always liked him on defense too. He was a solid tackler. He was a good tackler. Beautiful little pass, man. Oh, I just can't wait to get into this with you guys, eh? Just those little beautiful little faint offloads and no-look passes and everything. Those little things to rugby that you wouldn't see just watching like an average game, but the masters pull off is just something that I want to show you guys so badly. So this is playing for one of his club teams. I think this might have been in England or France. Nice little pass, flick off. See, he doesn't even hold it there. The ball comes to him and he just flicks it. No time to hold it, otherwise he would have been tackled. I wonder, it is possible to pick up on that little detail about his kick that he made. That was the kick that he scored in the last minute of the game to win the World Cup final, the World Championship. Such a legend, man. Huge respect for him. Huge, huge respect. Okay, actually I won't, we're over 10 minutes now, so I actually won't go to the other video, but I'll explain it to you. So basically it was the last minute of the World Cup final against Australia, and he gets the ball. They're setting the whole play up so that Johnny Wilkinson can, get a crack or have a kick at a drop kick at the goal. And I think it happens so that the ball ends up on the wrong side of the field for him to kick with his favoured foot, his left leg. If you notice that in all of those kicks that he was doing, he was kicking with his left leg. He was a lefty. He kicked that World Cup winning drop kick with his weak foot, his right leg. So that is why, that hits home to me, man. You know what my channel's all about, is, I can kick equally well with both feet. So that's why I have huge amounts of respect for Johnny Wilkinson, an absolute legend and ambassador of the sport. He's kind of the guy, along with Dan Carter. Like, they both actually had similar kind of careers, at similar time periods as well. But I mean, just Johnny Wilkinson is like probably actually the guy who isn't an All Black that I respect the most. And that's saying a lot, because I don't rank too many people who aren't All Blacks very high, just as a bias, because I'm an All Blacks fan. But Johnny Wilkinson is absolute master. Won in a World Cup with his weak foot, and is just he kind of, along with Dan Carter, he helped the whole kicking thing become like a quite a popular. I think he just took the kicking to a whole nother level. So that's about it, guys. I know that I've had a few requests for Johnny Wilkinson, so here it is. And if there's any other guys that you guys want to see that you know of, maybe you've heard of a name of a legend that you actually don't know too much about, and you want me to tell you about them, And I'm definitely going to, so the next episode is going to be about the 1995 Rugby World Cup scandal between the All Blacks and South Africa. So stay tuned for that one, and smash the like button, guys. You know, please, if you have stuck around to the end here, I really appreciate it, but please don't forget to smash the like button, because it goes a long way and it really lets me know that you guys are keen to see more of this stuff, and you know, it just gives me more motivation. So, and definitely leave a comment too. Definitely leave a comment. And yeah, that's about it. So I'll see you in the next one, guys. See you later.